actor and self-proclaimed relationship advisor Adams Kehinde, popularly known as Lege Miami, has come under fire after saying that married women who use passwords on their phones are like prostitutes and should leave their homes. In a video he posted on his Instagram handle on Tuesday, which went viral on Wednesday, Lege made it clear that he believes only men have the right to keep their phones private and even cheat on their partners. He insisted that women are not allowed to do the same. He said a woman who is married and uses a password on her phone is a prostitute. She should pack a load and leave the house. Any housewife who has a password on her phone is a prostitute. If a married woman can put a password on her phone, she is a prostitute. So because your husband has his phone passworded, you too want to put yours as well. You're not ready for marriage. You can pack your load and leave the house. Quote me. Lege also insisted that men are allowed to cheat, but women are not. Well, I'm glad I'm having two men sitting close to me. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts on this story?
I'm not on his side.
First of all, when I saw his picture, he has red eyes. That man's a smoker.
You are legendary.
Sorry.
Smoker.
I'm sorry. That man.
You're legend.
It's not a drunkard.
Everybody has red eye, won't you?
No. There's a difference between my red eye and his own red eye. So it's not that man is a smoker or is a drunkard. Either of these two things.
But you know, he's entitled to his opinion.
He's entitled to his opinion.
No, wait, but if he's entitled, he shouldn't bring it online. He should keep it to himself. He should keep it to himself and his family.
Exactly.
Yeah, I shouldn't bring it online because this is nonsense.
Let me give you guys a scenario. This happened. When I was serving in Cross River State. I was teaching in school, and one of the days I was in JSS 1 white, and then when teacher was in JSS 1 blue. She was saying men can cheat. I'm writing a book on that. I've written the thesis on my story. I'm going to publish that book later this year by God's grace. She said men can cheat, and she kept on saying that that men, as a woman, a husband can cheat, but you're not meant to cheat. Like you see, when she said, it kept on ringing my head, like, why is this woman giving these children this kind of orientation? I had to go meet her. I said, Madam, nobody can cheat.
Nobody.
Because you're trying to make these young girls feel inferior at that point.
Yeah.
But they don't grow up with the mindset that men can cheat, but they can't cheat. Now, in such scenario, please, what would you have done? Will you have said everyone is entitled to their own opinion?
First of all, is she married?
Yes, she was married. She's married with a child.
I mean, how am I to cheat on her?
Okay. Yes, everyone is entitled to his or her opinion.
Okay.
But then there's what called gender inequality, which is wrong.
Yeah, which is very.
Gender inequality is wrong. Everybody's equal for crying out loud.
Everybody, regardless of your gender,
women. Yes, I know the society has placed that the man has the right to do anything he wants to, but the man does not have the right to do anything he wants to. If a man can cheat or has the right to cheat, a woman also has the right to cheat.
Yeah, that's true.
Why should I have the right? Why would you, as a man, have the right to cheat on your wife, and your wife do not have the right to cheat on you as the man? A woman should have, okay, this is going too far, talking about cheating. He is saying that a woman should not have passwords.
No.
Should not have password on her phone. For crying out loud, why? Why? A man should have a password on his phone.
Because what?
The woman should also have a password on his phone.
Yeah.
The woman should have the access to the man's phone. Should know the man's password, and the man should have
access.
The man's password.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong. For crying out loud, you are married. You are one. So anything you do, you are one. The man's phone is her phone, and the woman's phone is his phone.
Thank you.
So the woman has the right to put password on the phone. Where I would have issue is the woman not letting the man having access to her phone, and where the man not also letting the woman have access to his phone.
Just let me ask you on a personal note: have you been in a relationship before? On a personal note, have you been in a relationship before, and have you experienced cheating before?
I've not experienced cheating.
I've experienced before.
You've experienced cheating. How did you feel?
Okay, first of all, it's heartbroken. First to start with. And then I was telling somebody, I said, first, anybody that would cheat on another person, first of all, the person is wicked. Let's already have that place already. Because if you claim to love somebody, I don't see the reason for trying to hurt the person. Unless if you're just playing games, that's a different case.
Okay.
But if you really have this person in mind, I don't think there's a reason or a need for you to hurt the person purposely. Because cheating is the purpose, is something you decide to. It's not sudden. Right? Yes, I think for somebody to cheat, you have decided you have plans for it. Because without having plans, it will not work.
So, gentlemen, I'm glad all of us we are all in the Gen Z generation. What will be your perspective on Gen Z idea of dating and relationship? Anybody could answer?
Dating and relationship.
Dating and relationship. You should date when you're ready to date.
So, because
My own idea, actually.
Yes.
You should date when you want to get into, when you have a future on marriage, when you are thinking of marriage.
No way I'm playing games.
My own idea, not to play games.
Not to play games, yeah.
Not to play games.
But
I've not played my mind on that.
go on.
I'm not playing my mind.
No,
Okay, let me something concerning this story.
Okay.
Concerning this story. Okay. I've been trying to find a justifiable means to say, okay, maybe he was saying from one perspective, but there's not really any justification.
It could be he has experienced something like this.
Like I said earlier, he should keep it if he, like you say, if he has his rights for whatever you want to say. But like I always say, if there are things that you should keep to yourself and your family. Right? Like this thing now, if he's saying so, that means, okay, for instance, now if he gets married to, let's say, a lawyer, all right,
Okay.
and then there are people, there are better information of people who he's not supposed to have access to.
Okay.
He's not supposed to have access to. So I think I don't see any reason why he should say that. There's no, even if he has personal experience on this on cheating, is, I always say, if this thing doesn't work with this person, doesn't mean it will not work with another person. If two people are in a relationship, there is always two answers. Either it's working or it will not work. So if it doesn't work, yes, okay, you guys not work out. But because this person did something and then you're trying to generalize it to everybody, it's wrong. Don't generalize somebody's something and then on.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not still with him.
I'm never with him.
I'm not with him.
But he just give us a scenario. What if your wife is, you come and see a lawyer, and she has to password her phone, but on a long run, you start noticing some behaviors you don't understand. Please.
I'm not married though.
No, I'm giving you a scenario.
Okay, I get married to he, not me. Right?
Yeah,
Because
he get married.
gets married.
So, yeah, he gets married.
He gets married to a lawyer.
Okay.
And then he sees some
long run.
I'll comfort my wife. I'll ask you. I'll discuss.
Yeah.
We have to discuss it as a family.
And she holds back. She refused to let go. She didn't tell you. She refused to dispense information to you.
That's a lot. She refused.
Oh my father. Okay, on this, I'm going to go on two things. Okay, two things I'm going
But
to.
that does not hold on. But that does not mean I should. I don't know if I should say I'm not an authoritarian.
Authoritarian, okay.
Yes, my wife should not have password on her phone.
No,
you are
no.
not supposed to have password on your phone. So you are a prostitute. Okay, I have that experience. I will never have it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
He has the experience in his home, and then he comes out and generalizes.
Now I'm saying it's not.
No,
It's
now,
not right.
sir. Does it make sense? I'm asking you.
Yeah, I want everybody's attention to their own opinion.
Everybody's.
But on this particular opinion, it's wrong to bring it out to the public.
Generalizing it to everybody.
It's wrong.
This guy's a celebrity.
He's a celebrity.
On which face?
and so-
On which? What did he read? What made
He's
him
a
Self-
and a
self
acclaimed
acclaimed.
relationship coach.
Now
That's
himself.
the word, sir. You said earlier
Okay.
that celebrities can be wrong. Are they CBEX?
And this man too. No, this man cannot be wrong. This man is wrong. This man cannot be. He is actually wrong.
Self-acclaimed. So
Self.
not
Yeah.
satisfied.
Thank you. I said self. That
Not
in quotes. It's
satisfied.
not satisfied. It's in quotes.
Honestly, I want to go into relationship today, a real relationship dating and all that. I will not come to him. Man looking at him. with all
Thank you.
the
That,
words he has in
I
mind.
told you now.
I don't know. Some other persons can come to him.
That's what I said before now.
And then I-
But don't judge a book by
I'm
the
not
cover.
judging. No. I'm not judging.
But first of all, what he said now, I'll judge him a little bit. What he said now, I'll judge him a little bit. What he said now, how can?
Maybe if he has said something meaningful, I will ignore his.
Yeah, happy. And then
it
okay,
makes
yeah.
sense. But
But what he's saying now-
and generalize all the women.
For what?
No, now I'm looking for because I eat with my left hand does not mean everybody.
But
eats with their
his left hand, yeah.
I don't know if you get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I like this does not mean everybody.
Everybody
likes
should like
this.
it. Or should
So
like it.
because your wife did this, she used this black password to do whatever she likes, does not mean you generalize it to all the women. All the women are not. That's a big word. That's a thick word. Calling all women that use this password prostitutes.
They should come for
Sorry,
himself.
so if his mother also uses password, sorry, Jesus Christ.
let's
I hold it there, please. I hold it there, but I don't support that.
Oh, so what if he had used the word he had used the word cheat and a prostitute? Would you have still opposed him?
No, yeah, I've still opposed him. It's wrong. It's wrong. He's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. Cheating and being
Sorry,
a
you're
prostitute
not
is the same
married
thing.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But truly,
Okay.
it's
Because
wrong.
you've had experiences of
No, I've not had experience. I've not had experience of that.
I hope you are standing with us, not with them.
Yeah, that's true.
So please, but honestly,
So let me
Women should
before we go.
not
What's
be
your?
seen.
I'll ask you. Let me start with you. What's your take on celebrities making utterances without considering the effect you have on society most times?
that's too rash. That's too rash. You don't just come out to the public and make statements.
Remember, we run a democracy where everybody's free and
Yes,
free opinion.
you can speak, but then you should make your findings. You should say something that makes sense because you know people listen to you and people follow you. So sometimes I believe that people come on set, people come up and say things because out of emotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes we have to be disciplined. I believe there are some things I believe he must have experienced it that you want to post something online.
Thank you.
say
And then
something and then you just
stop, not
That's
to.
where your self-discipline comes in.
Okay, let me ask you.
I've made videos, alright. I post on my YouTube. I've made videos. Not as much as I'm not too big. I first made a video and then edited the video, almost posting. But after listening to it again, I decided not to. I deleted it from my phone because what I was saying was not wrong, but everybody will not understand it the way
You
I understand it.
Yes.
Okay.
So I, like he said, yes, there are times where you have to post, you have to make a post online, and then it's not wrong because what you're trying to say is not bad, it's not wrong, but there are people who will see this post. There are people who will misunderstand what you're saying.
Okay.
So I feel like celebrities should, like he said, they should have discipline. They should
But you know,
check it very
you
well.
can't just speak. You can't speak everybody's mind.
That's why I said that's why I sometimes delete the what I do because not everybody will understand it the way I will.
Sometimes your words don't meet what you have
In your heart, yeah.
Sometimes he may be right from what he have inside of him. He may be right.
But the way he interpreted
but
it,
then the way he said it,
Okay.
it's
totally
wrong.
out of place.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your opinions on the stories.